guys, what is up? My name is Meg and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe, and welcome to today's video, which is the first on my channel where I will be discussing all of the special editions that are coming out in the upcoming month. Obviously for this month we're talking special editions releasing in October. I will point out, obviously I have not done an extensive list of all the book boxes, and if you have some specifically that you would like to be kept up to date on, you could leave them in the comments, but we're obviously going to have the big ones like Fairyloot, Illumicrate, Owlcrate, also Eternal Embers, a lot of smaller book subscriptions as well. I try to balance everything out. Also keep in mind, I am not going to be trying to get all of these books. I am not rich enough for that, but I just want to kind of keep you guys up to date so that you don't miss any sales of books that you really want. That is the purpose of these videos. And so without further ado, we'll just hop on in. I'm just going to go through every date and what is coming out, and at the end of this video I will be talking about the books that are coming out in these subscription boxes. So for example, what the October books are for Fairyloot and all that. But if you don't want to be spoiled for that, you can just stop at that part of the video and you can navigate through with the timestamps as you wish. So let's just get started. So there is one pre-order that is happening right now, should still be live by the time this video goes up, and it is with the last chapter, and they are doing an exclusive edition of Laura Pavlov's Honey Mountain series. As of now on their social media there is no specific closing date, and when I looked on the website there wasn't a specific date the pre-order was ending, so unfortunately I don't have that for you guys. But this is essentially her 5 books that are going to be redesigned in hardcover, with obviously redesigned covers and all of the pizzazz. This one is expensive for my fellow Canadian gals. Technically the books are almost $300 without shipping, so this one is going to be a pass for me, but I do think that for all the Laura Pavlov lovers, it's a great box to get. On the 2nd of October, there are 2 special editions that are coming out. One of them is Onyx, which is part of the Eternal Embers. It is dark romance. They are coming out with their spooky season box. I believe it is a series by Pam Goodwin. Obviously there is a pre-sale for active subscribers, but if not, the general sale starts on the 2nd of October. This again I believe is retailing at around $200 USD. So again, an expensive box, but it is there. I know a lot of people are excited for that one, and all the customizations. The books will all be in hardcover as well. And the other one which a lot of people are excited about is from the Bookish box, and it is the general sale for the War of Lost Heart series. This is a very popular series and I think it will sell out quickly. If you are interested, you might have to, you know, get on your A game for that one because it is a very popular author. This one is going to retail at $115 US, so that is also coming out on the 2nd. On the 5th of October, we also have 2 special editions. One of them is from Dazzling Bookshop, which do customize edges and usually redo the cover. And I believe all of them, or at least 90% of them, are always hardcover. For the 5th of October, we have a limited edition of Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare. This is like the millionth edition of this, but it has, again, special edges, and I believe the cover, however, remains the same. This will be retailing at $50 US. And the other special edition, which comes out on the 5th, is Ali Hazelwood's collaboration with Afterlight. They are doing her YA release for Checkmate, whatever that book is called, with customized edges. It's gonna look and feel, it feels the same but different as the rest of the Ali Hazelwood books that they have done. This one will obviously have a pre-sale for Afterlight subscribers, but the general sale is indeed on the 5th, and I believe this one retails for £21 plus shipping and VAT. On the 10th, wow, that was hard. On the 10th of October, we have a reprint coming from Fairyloot for the Shadow Cabinet, which is the 2nd book in that series. They have done a special edition for the 1st as well. And the Shadow Cabinet, I think it sold out in 30 minutes in pre-sale. So a reprint, I think it might be a little bit difficult to get your paws on it if you're interested, so you gotta be strategic about how you're gonna get this book. This one retails for $30 USD. It comes with an alternate cover, like a cover, I think it's a color variant change, sprayed edges, and there's also artwork on the naked hardcover for this one. On the 11th, there are also 2 releases that I am aware of. The first one is with Foxglove, which is the romance subscription box that has kind of fallen off of Fox and Wit, and they are essentially doing books 2 and 3 in Lucy Score's Knockmount, that series with Things We Never Got Over. It's very popular. They have redesigned paperbacks. They are gorgeous. I will be trying to get my hands on these, and essentially if you missed out on the first book, you can actually buy a dust jacket. They're not reprinting the first book, but they will be offering the dust jacket. If you buy the 2 books plus the dust jackets, it's $49 USD plus shipping. If you do not buy the dust jacket, I believe it retails for $42. And the other book releasing is from Fairyloot, and it is Rhythms of War by Brandon Sanderson, parts 1 and 2, and so they are in hardcover with a redesigned like cover, and they have sprayed edges as well. On the 12th of October, we have another Dazzling Bookshop release, and they are doing a customized book for Gwen and Art Are Not in Love, and this one, it looks stunning, and I love the illustrator, which is Peaches, obviously. I follow her on Etsy. I really love what she does. I think it is stunning. I'm just not sure how much I would love the story, but for all of you who have read this and loved it or are interested, it is a stunning redesign. The cover is beautiful, the edges are stunning, and I believe that one's going to retail for around $45 USD, if I'm not mistaken. On the 13th of October, we have another Fairyloot release, which Fairyloot is killing the wallet in October, and it is for, I think, Gold and Dark Age, which are in the Red Rising series. They had customized and redone the Red Rising series a long time ago, and they also announced that they will be redoing all those books in November. So if you have previously purchased from Fairyloot and you're trying to complete your set, now's the time. If you don't have the rest of the set, it might not be worth just buying these 2 because they are completely redoing the books, and those will go on sale in November, which we'll obviously talk about then. But that is happening, and I don't remember the price. I believe it is $60 USD for those 2 books. On the 16th of October, we have 2 more that are coming out. One of them is the Bookish Box Poison Study set that is coming out for the series. This one is going to retail for $115 USD. I'm not sure if the covers are even out for this one. I may have missed the cover release, but obviously, like most Bookish Box books, the cover will be redesigned. We're gonna have maybe some sprayed edges. Bookish Box are very much behind on their shipping. However, they make the most beautiful books, and they have started partnering with a second shipping company, and so they are getting books out more quickly. But just a side note that it may take some time for you to receive books if you do order them with Bookish Box. And the 16th of October is going to be a bloodbath on the Fairyloot website because they are reprinting Fourth Wing, which, if you have not seen all of that go down on social media when they announced the book the first time, Fourth Wing had not yet gained all of its popularity. When the Fairyloot team had planned to make a Fourth Wing book, and then it got super hyped, people got batshit crazy, and everybody tried to get their hands on it. The queue kind of broke down. People were waiting for hours and hours and then getting kicked out. It wasn't working, and I'm assuming the same thing will be happening on the 16th of October. Quite frankly, I will be one of the people trying to get a hold of that edition. Who knows if we will make it, but that one is retailing for, I believe, $31 USD. On the 19th, we have 3 editions that I'm aware of that are coming out. One of them is the Scarlet Veil from Dazzling Bookshop, which again have a customized cover and end pages. It is very beautiful, but it is not the only company that is doing this box this month. So if it's a book you're on the lookout for, you might want to browse through all the available editions of it because there's going to be plenty. After Afterlight is also doing an edition of Do Your Worst by Rosie Donnan, which is like a paranormal romance. The alternate cover that they did and the customizations is absolutely beautiful. However, it is also going to be the book for the November Foxglove book, the Foxglove pick for the monthly subscription. So if you do get that monthly subscription like I do, you might pick and choose, you might pick both. I'm just warning you, it's not a spoiler, it is on their Instagram already. And the bloodbath also continues on the 19th of October when Iron Flame is going to be dropped by Fairyloot. Again, people who have purchased Fourth Wing will have early access to this, and then the regular population, like the regular subscribers will, and then if it goes to general public will, which it won't. We're not even gonna lie to ourselves. It's not gonna get there. But just know, if you're a Fairyloot subscriber, it is on the 19th if you want to get Iron Flame. On the 20th, something that is not a book, but is something book related is coming out. And I wanted to shout it out because one, it's a small business, two, it's a Canadian company. It is the bookish planners from Little Inklings Design. I have talked about these planners for, I believe, 4 years now. I always get myself one. They're personalized planners with like everything you need to track your reading, and it has either the vertical or horizontal option. If not, there are novel companions which don't have actual places to plan stuff that will also be releasing then. There will be dated and undated planners for the first time this year. Pre-orders open on the 20th, so if you have been missing out on these pre-orders and sales because they go quick in the past few years, just know that they are opening pre-orders on the 20th of October. I love Little Inklings Design. The owner is fantastic. I highly recommend you supporting them. I believe today is when the news was released that Fairyloot will be releasing on the 23rd their pre-sale for Fortuna Sworn series by K.A. Sutton. And these are some of the most beautiful editions Fairyloot has ever done. I will be trying to get my hands on those books. There are 4 books in the series. The total is going to be $119 USD. They are stunning. It's like a romantasy series. I know the Bookish Box has also done it, but like nothing compares to the Fairyloot editions. I cannot even comprehend how beautiful they will be when we will hold them physically. So I'm really crossing my fingers for that one. On the 24th, Fairyloot is also releasing the, I believe, I don't know if it's the general sale or the pre-sale for the Midnight Kingdom, which is a sequel to a book they have already done. I know absolutely nothing about this series, but I know it has all the Fairyloot customizations we have come to love. So just know that that is out if you were looking forward to the sequel. On the 26th of October, we have one of, actually, 2 of my most anticipated special editions releasing. It's going to be a big day for my wallet. The first was also announced today, and it is with Afterlight. We're doing the Well Met series. It is a Renaissance fair based romance, and I don't think I've ever seen such gorgeous editions of books. I wasn't a fan of the actual covers of these, so the redesign just speaks to my soul. Again, there will be a pre-sale for active Afterlight subscribers, and so I will be trying my best because I regret not getting the Helen Huang editions that looked kind of similar to this when they were released. People are selling them for literally $1,000 now, so I will be, it's my mission, as is purchasing the Fairyloot edition of Throne of the Fallen by Carrie Maniscalco, which again I feel like is one that's going to be popular and hence a little bit harder to grab during pre-sale. This one is going to be costing $30 USD plus shipping as per all Fairyloot exclusive editions that are one book. The customizations and the color palette chosen for this is absolutely phenomenal. So excited. And the last book I have on my list is the Fairyloot edition for the Scarlet Veil, which is coming out for sale on the 30th of October. Again, different customizations than the Dazzling Bookshop one. Therefore, you will need to pick and choose, but just know that it is there. You have options, and so yeah, that kind of does the rounds as for the subscription boxes that I follow that are releasing books in October. Obviously I'm gonna be missing some, but that's kind of the wraparound of what I have, so I hope that was helpful. Now if you want to know what is happening and what books are coming out in each subscription box, you will enjoy the rest of this video. If not, goodbye, thank you for watching. But let's discuss all the book boxes that I know what the books are for the month of October. I will just be going through one after the other. I'm not going to give explanations, synopses, nothing. So for illumicrate, the wow, I'm going back in time. The October book is After the Forest. The Owl Crate YA is The Dark Descent, and the adult is Starling House. For the locked library, it is The Book of Witches. The fairyloot adult is Hurricane Wars, and the YA is The Forest Grimm. Evernight, which is quarterly, happens to have a book in October, and it is The Last to Leave the Room. The Probably Smut book is announced on social media without you having to do any hunting, and it is Wildfire with the option of adding Icebreaker if you wanted that one customized as well. Fox and Wit adult is also doing the Hurricane Wars for October. The Foxglove romance is also announced, and it is Forget Me Not by Julie Soto. Hello Lovely's theme, I'm not sure what the book is, but it is a man obsessed. Very excited for that trope. The Bookish box is doing Salt Kiss. Fabled Co. has 3 different subscriptions. For Twilight, it is The Call of the Sea. For Moonlight, it is A Ship of Bones and Teeth. And Nights is doing The Bayou Never Tells. And Eternal Embers, the monthly box, is doing Ivy Smoke. One hint I can give you guys, if you are looking for information about what subscription box are doing what, so you don't double up on subscriptions and get the same book twice, I would follow Autumn on Instagram. I will leave her in the description. She is like the most helpful bookstagrammer out there. She essentially has a page that is dedicated to subscriptions and finding out what books are in what subscriptions and what books are coming out. She also has a bunch of contacts, so she kind of knows ahead of time what is happening. So if you don't mind being spoiled for all of this, just know that the information is out there. She is an incredible person. She's doing the Lord's work. So those are all of the books that are coming out in subscriptions that I am aware of and follow. And I also wanted to mention that October is the last month to buy the original covers of the Kane Brother books by Megan Quinn, because they are going out of print, and starting in November, I believe her new covers will slowly be rolling out. So if you have one book or multiple books in the series and you want all, I believe there's 3 of them, to match, now is your time. If you like the old covers more than the new covers, again, it is your time. So that is it for this first time doing this video. Again, if there are specific book boxes or book companies you would like me to add to this list, please let me know down below. I hope this was helpful and it got you excited for all the beautiful books that are coming out into the world in the upcoming months. That's it for me today, guys. I will see you very soon with another video. Bye, guys. Happy reading.